Hey everybody, it's Joy. Hello to returning friends and welcome if you are new. If you enjoy today's video, let me know by hitting that like button or leaving me a comment. If you'd like to enjoy more of my videos, please subscribe and ring that little bell. Now on to today's video. Hey everybody, it's Joy. Welcome back to Mordalgo. Feels like it's been so long, but it actually has been so long since we've been back in the city for a regular episode. Episode 10 was so much fun. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. It was really fun taking all of your suggestions and tying that in with some of my fellow YouTube creator friends. So that was a good time. Okay, let's move on and talk about what we're going to do today. First thing I want to do is a pretty big project that includes some future planning of this peninsula. So we'll probably tackle that first. And then I want to build a fishing village. I have been wanting to bring fishing in to our city to help with our goods problem that has been starting to creep up. So I feel like this is a perfect time, and this little cove is going to be so cute for it. Let's get started. Okay, here we are on our peninsula. I am really excited to do a really fun road layout here. This is going to take me some time to lay out the roads, and then I also want to put in some keys, so bear with me here. We'll do a little time lapse and get this wrapped up, and then we'll move on to creating our fishing village. So I really want these keys right up against the boardwalk. So this is going to take me a good bit of time just to carefully move everything and get it looking nice. So let's use a little YouTube magic. That did take a little time, but totally worth it. Now I'm going to do all the rest of this and I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. I think this turned out really good. A little cleanup still needs to happen, but I am overall really happy with how that turned out. Okay, let's move on and get started on the fishing village. Alrighty, I think this little cove is going to be perfect for our fishing community. So one thing I want to talk about is what actually defines a fishing, maybe what we would call a village, but technically it's called a fishing community. So a fishing community is a community which really depends on the processing or harvesting of fish to meet its social and economical needs. And these communities also include tribal communities where fishing has basically been their way of life for a long time. And there are many Indian tribes that have a spiritual, cultural, and historic connection to the life that's in our seas. And I'm going to try to honor that in that area when we get into detailing. Okay, I think we are set to place some of our fishing harbors. So we have salmon here and we have anchovies. So I think going with maybe one or two of each and maybe a general one as well. So let's put the salmon there. Let's get our anchovy here on this side. And then let's put in two of the just standard fishing harbors. Next, I've just used Move It to just get these in just the right position, and then we get some roads put in. And this road I put in here, I see it as temporary. It's gonna serve us for truck traffic for right now, but I'm gonna put in something more organic when I get back in here to detail this area. Okay, the next thing I do is map out our initial fishing routes. Okay, now the fun part, we get to watch all the boats come out, and then I just take my time and make sure all the routes are really efficient, and I edit the ones that are too long. All right, now that I have that all set up and everyone's running really efficient, I put in 2 fish factories. I wanted to really kind of make this a booming area and make quite a bit of profit and goods from the fishing industry here. And that may mean I may need to add more fishing harbors in the future, maybe extend this area out a bit, but I think this will do the trick for now. So I just get the rest of the road layout finished here, and then we focus on building our fishing village up above our fishing harbors. Okay, I want to do a quick check on our budget to see. Yes. Oh, that makes me so happy. Look at that. Okay, before I add in services or do any zoning, I do want to think about pedestrian connectivity from our area of the village where people live down to where they will work. And when I come back in here to do detailing, I probably will add more pedestrian connections, but for now we're just gonna go 1 on each side. Now time to think about services. This whole fishing area, again, I do want it to be they can have everything that they could need within a 15-minute walk of this little town. So when I come back in the editing process, I'll definitely be fine-tuning what we have in the area and what's available for everyone that's going to live here. But for the basics, we're going to make sure we get in fire. I got these cute little police kiosks, so I think that will work really well. And then of course we're going to want medical, so I think we'll put that up on top. I think 1 will work for now, honestly. We can add more if needed. Okay, so there's the basics. Let's get a district painted here. I want to do the European suburbia. I feel like that will look really nice in this area. So let's get this all zoned in. This view is exactly what I was going for, having the residents of the fishing community living one tier above the fishing village. They all get to enjoy that view. I think that's so great. Okay, so the next thing I did was get in the rest of the road layout. This is going to be a small fishing community, so there's just going to be 2 blocks on each side, and then I go ahead and get the rest of the zoning filled in. Okay, so the majority of what I did today was building, and it took a long time to do. I really want to do some detailing, but I know to detail this whole entire village is an episode in itself, and that's what we're going to do on Monday. But I just want to get in and just do a little bit of something because I am just dying over here. I must detail something. So I'm going to do a little bit here just kind of to see potentially a template of what I want to go with for this area. And then we will wrap things up for today. So enjoy this little tiny detailing session. right, guys, I think I'm gonna leave it there. On Monday, we are gonna make sure everyone in this fishing village can walk to everything within 15 minutes. So we're gonna really do a good edit on our buildings and services in that area, and then we're gonna detail the whole entire thing. I hope you all have a joyful day, and I'll catch you next time.